was the one fighting Nasim. So that happened, the fight happened, and one of the things that made me laugh was like when after Mimi and Beyonce was done fighting, then Natalie like asked like, damn, like, is you white? Like, is you white, bitch? And then the Mimi's like, yeah, I'm fine, like I'm good, I'm good. Like, damn, bruh. And that's what I'm saying, like, it kind of was like a meme, or like not funny in a funny way, but like just it was like a meme, because it's like she's like, I'm fine, and then she's like, her whole shirt is just full of blood, and like her face is full of blood, and like her hair is like literally like in every single other country except the Dominican Republic. So, but she's saying, I'm fine, I'm good. So it's like, damn girl. Like, yeah, you strong for that shit, bitch. But anyway, yeah, guys, so moving on, like, the girls go into the house, and it's the usual choosing your bedroom, finding your bedroom. After all that fight, Deva, Nasim, like ABCD, like everyone just fighting, you understand? So the girls, they went inside, and it was time to pick their rooms. Now, you know what, now, this whole thing of the moving of the names, like, the whole name moving thing, that is, it's a common thing. So obviously it wasn't, the whole thing of moving names wasn't the big deal. I just think it was the fact that they put it on a couch, like it's like sleep on the couch, like use a dog, you dog ass bitch, go sleep on the couch. That's the kind of narrative that I guess the whole moving the name situation, that's how I guess it translated, you understand? So now it's a whole fight because you bitches is putting my name on the couch. You understand? The girls went, like, obviously before, like, choosing the rooms and stuff, the girls, they went outside for their very short o'clock and got in the pool. But I mean, at that moment was just, it was, that's why I'm just kind of skipping over, because it was like, okay, like, expected, understand? But like I was saying, back to the moving of the names thing, I really don't think that they were bullying Mimi by moving her name, especially if you're watching like the behind the scenes of it, you understand? Because they did mention that like Nasim seemed like someone that I would click with more. So it wasn't, I don't really think it was a thing of like Mimi must get out. Maybe it was a thing of like we kind of like Nasim more, and then like because it was Mimi, I was like, okay, yeah, because it's Mimi, so she can just like go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I mean, shit, yo. It is what it is. You know what? My thing is, they were wrong for what they did. I don't think they weren't bullying me, but they were disrespecting her. That's definitely for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. They weren't bullying Mimi, but they were disrespecting her. And I don't think I really don't think that needed to be a whole fight. I really don't have that much to say about it or speak about it, because I don't think it needed to be that much of a fight. Because if these people is moving your name out of the room, I would just move. Because why fight? Why would you fight to sleep in a room full of bitches that don't even fuck with you? Like, bro. And then when they start putting toothpaste on your clothes or toothpaste on your face while you're sleeping, you're gonna be crying. And it's like, why don't you just, these bitches don't fuck with you, like, find the bitches that fuck with you. Like, instead of fighting to be sitting with the bitches that don't fuck with you, fight to sit there by the bitches that fuck with you. If I was Mimi, I'm not gonna lie, I was just gonna be like, you know what, you taking my name and then moving it there by the couch, that was fucking disrespectful. So fuck you and your mama. So honestly, fuck you and your mama can sleep on the couch, for real, you understand? And then I was gonna just like leave it and then walk and then go look for the people that wanna sit with me or that wanna sleep in the same room and bunk with me. That's cool. Cause now it's just like you telling them, oh, you move my name, and that's why Minky MM, I'm gonna hold her MM. That's why MM is just like, oh yeah, I did that. Cause at the same time you can also see it's almost like I don't know, between the two of them who was trying to, cause I knew they were gonna try and almost like catch a fade off of the situation, but it's like both of y'all didn't want that smoke, or at least like MM was just like, it is what it is. And then they started jumping on Nas. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was kind of funny. That was funny as fuck. And I'm saying this only because Nas was kind of like quiet. Nas is like that quiet girl. So when they started jumping on her, it's just like, yo just look stupid. Because it's like Nas is just like that, like, you know when they say blonde. Like, I'm not saying she's not stupid, but she's Nas kind of gives me that like blonde thing. Like she just gives me that. She's like a walking question mark. You know, she's like that type of people that's just always lost. Not in a bad way. That's what I'm saying. She's not dumb. She's not like. But I'm just saying she's blonde. Like she always looks like that clueless girl. So it's funny when they started jumping on her because it's like the question mark is just sitting there, and now you're like fighting with the question mark. And I was like, what did I do? What did I do? I'm not doing nothing, okay? I'm Dusseldorf, okay? In Dusseldorf, we don't do that. We don't jump on other people that is keeping the quiet, okay? Like, that's what it was giving. That's what I'm saying. It was funny. But anyway, yeah, they started jumping on Nas, and I'm not gonna lie though. Nas should not be, as much as it's not Nas's fault, like you can't jump on Nas because not like she did anything, but at the same time though, it's like, you know, you benefiting off of that, and it's like you're not defending Mimi anyway, so it's like, you know, even it's like, how can I put it? It's a funny situation. Nas didn't pick sides, but it's very obvious whose side she's on. Does that make sense? That's why they jumped on her, and that's why I'm not like surprised that they jumped on her, because it's like I kind of saw that coming. Because like, even though Nas didn't pick a side, it was very obvious whose side she's on. And unfortunately, she didn't pick a side, but by the situation itself already picked a side for her. So yeah, sorry girl, sorry Dusseldorf. You just have to sit there, and the people is going to fight with you with question mark. Okay? Okay. The episode ended where, you know, they had the whole Dusseldorf situation going on, but then they went outside, right? So Lauren was outside, and let's not forget, Lauren is the same one that I mentioned earlier that we were talking about with the whole stanky pussy situation, right? So Lauren was outside, and she was just like, you know, talking, and I guess I'm just gonna say she was popping her shit. Like, so Lauren was outside popping her shit, and then all the girls came out. Now, you know, she's trying to get all the people to address, I guess, their beef, like who's got beef with who and who's got beef with who. But I think they ended up outside actually because of the whole Mimi situation, you understand? And like, oh, Mimi and the whole sleep on the couch. So now people were trying to get like whose side of the story and all of that things. So now they were outside, and Lauren was busy like popping her shit, because now at this point, to be quite honest with you, that's the energy that the people is in. Your people is fighting, everyone's just popping their shit, everyone's angry. So can we please, like, you know, what the fuck, like what's the problem? You know, I guess Lauren is on their time, and also considering that she has, I guess, some things to get off her chest, she's like, you know what, you got a problem, I've got a problem. So Lauren brings up a situation that happened with right? And she mentions that so basically Lauren was singing one of her songs, you know, I guess on the bus or wherever the fuck, and then apparently was like, boo, and she was booing her the fuck. So after booed her the fuck, you know, Lauren, she was feeling some type of way. Like, she's like, girl, the fuck is you booing me for, bitch? Like, why you acting like your music better? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here, ho. I know you fucking lying. You understand? Sorry guys, I just had to do that. But yeah, basically Lauren was like feeling some type of way, and she's like, nah, but why was you booing me? Now, to be quite honest with you, I was confused because, okay, I wasn't confused, but okay, when Lauren initiated the conversation, I was confused because I didn't know where she was going with it. Obviously, she was trying to run a fight, but it's just like, the way she went on about it was confusing, because she was like, she basically said like, you was booing me. So, and then I was like, okay, and then, so what? So, Like, what must happen now? Like, that's my thing. So, Lauren, if you tryna, but then I thought about it, I'm like, okay, maybe she was trying to find out, like, what is your problem with me? Because I actually thought that Lauren was trying to press MM. I thought by her bringing that thing up, she was basically saying, what's up? You was booing me in the bus. Now I'm finna beat your ass, bitch. So, like, I thought that's what she was doing, but I guess she was actually asking, like, she was asking for it genuinely. Like, so why was you booing me? Like, what was the problem? And then MM on some, girl, it ain't even that serious though. Like, you just want clout. She didn't actually say that, but I'm just like saying, like, MM was just like, giving that thing of, girl, bye. Like, yeah, she was just like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Like, girl, bye. Next customer, please. You understand? That's the kind of attitude that MM was giving. And Lauren obviously was like, well, I mean, she feels disrespected. And to be quite honest with you, I also, cause MM's reasoning, she says, oh, no, I was booing you cause I wanted to hear my girl, and it's just there like, bruh, either way you disrespected her. And that's my thing. I don't like it when people do that stupid freaking thing, man. Like, where they try to, like, justify their disrespect. If you disrespected somebody, it's either you apologize or you just say to them, well, I'm not gonna apologize, and stand on that disrespect. Don't do that thing where you try to justify disrespect, because either way, you booed her. If somebody's singing their song and you're fucking booing them, that's not a compliment. You're actually disrespecting them. So if that person comes to press you specifically about that, if they come and press you about that, bitch, you better stand on that shit, the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now you're busy. Oh, now I wanted to hear my girl out. Anyway, Lauren went in for that. And to be quite honest with you, that's what I'm gonna say. I got a little bit of respect for Lauren, like, from this interaction, because it's like, first of all, you've got la señorita cocaína, but she's saying that your pussy stank. She's trying to get a moment off of you going around saying that your pussy stank, right? So la señorita cocaína is busy saying your pussy stank, and then you've got MM busy, like, trying to basically, well, she was booing you, so she's disrespecting you. So now it's just there like, bro. So Lauren, like, went in for that. Like, Lauren was like, so what's up? Like, because I guess at that point, like, I knew a fate was finna been had. It was just a thing of who was gonna hit first. But that's why I'm saying I respect Lauren, because it's like, she hit it first. One thing I don't like is a person who is like, you confront someone, right? Especially in a manner as if you're gonna do some, and then you don't do shit. Or it's like you confront someone, but then you just keep confronting them in a way that you want them to initiate the fight. Like, you'll just be screaming the whole time, hey, and it's like you're actually the one that started screaming and yelling, but it's like you don't even want to throw the first punch. You keep waiting for the other person. That shit, I don't like it. So that's why I'm saying I gained 1 milliliter of respect for Lauren, because it's like, damn, bruh, like, at least you're standing on your business, okay? So yeah, stand on that. Like, you booing me, because basically, like, also, so since you wanna boo me, I'm finna give you something to boo, bitch. Since you wanna boo me, I'm finna give you the fuck. I'm finna give you something the fuck to boo, okay? You and la señorita cocaína, because in the next episode we see her and la señorita cocaína. Oh, she gave la señorita cocaína la cuchana, okay? She gave la señorita cocaína la puñeta. You said my puñeta is tincada, okay? La señorita cocaína, come and taste this puñeta, puta, por favor. Lauren beat MM up, right? Or they got into a fight at least, okay? So we still yet to see, like, what is to transpire. But my thing is, MM, as I expected, she threw the whole stanky pussy shit in Lauren's face. That's why we saw in the recap of the next episode, La Señorita Cocaína, she got it. She got it from Lauren. Isn't she busy saying a pussy stank? So, yeah, so Lauren decided to go and check La Señorita Cocaína. Porque, why you saying my pussy stank? You understand? So, yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's where the episode ends. don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Nah, I'm saying, nah, me.